Hey, Manana Nomas family. It's Kurt Von Onen, your host of Everything Manana Nomas. And, today I haven't even hopped in the shower or gotten ready to go to church yet or anything like that. But I was in the house and I was just going through my feeds and looking at some stuff. And there was Steve Harvey. And, man, I just love Steve Harvey. I think the guy's on point with just about everything the man says. And so today he was talking about you have to protect yourself or shield yourself from negativity. And, I did a podcast just yesterday about the bicycle ride I did with Team Velocity. And he is hitting it on a point, but it brought me to where I was yesterday. And so here's my thought, right? So this bicycling thing I do, this goal setting thing I do, this attaining our goals and celebrating the wins thing, uh, the mental game is so there. So, and here's my thought on this. If I'm chasing a pack of guys down, I'm on the road bike and I'm chasing a pack of guys down. It is a mental game in that as soon as the negativity hits of they're gone, out there, there they go. I'm out of the draft. I'm not going to catch them. As soon as that happens, as soon as my brain goes, that's it. Man, my legs give out. It's a struggle. Getting the rest of the climb done is a nightmare. And, eventually you catch up to them and you're back in the ride. But, at that moment, soon as the brain says, that's it. It's over. That's it. Getting the negativity and avoiding the negativity mentally for anything that you're doing physically is such a huge, huge deal. And so when we talk about attaining goals in a business sense, it's a similar thing. Man, you got to stay focused on the positive. Sales are up, sales are up, sales are up, sales can be up. This is what I got to do to increase sales. Constantly be looking for the positive influence to overcome that negativity because negativity's out there, man, and we got to shield ourselves and avoid ourselves from it. Now, let me tell you about something else about negativity versus positivity. I am still over 200 pounds in my fitness quest, right? I don't mind being 200 pounds. Actually, I'm pretty comfortable at 200 pounds. And that's probably a little bit of the obstacle of being less than 200 pounds. I feel like if I get smaller, I'm going to look like a waifish college student. So I'm pretty happy around 200. But I'm still over 200. And I think to myself, when I'm chasing these guys down, right? When I'm out doing the bicycle thing, mountain biking, road biking, it doesn't matter what it is. Mentally, if I'm like, I got this. You know what? I'm going to lead this group over this hill. I'm going to lead this group down this trail. When mentally I make that kind of decision, it happens. I just stop, engage the brain, and off it goes. So that said, I just wanted to reach that out. I mean, I watch this thing Steve Harvey's talking about how important it is to get negativity out of our heads. Well, it is important to get negativity out of your head. But to what loss, right? To what gain, to what loss, to what are you trying to achieve, approve? And for me, it all falls right into goal setting, celebrating the wins, monitoring your KPIs, and making changes, on the fly as you go, making those decisions. So, and don't be afraid of change. I mean, man, my full-time gig is over at Suzuki, and it's a socially conservative company, man. They are slow to make some changes. But, they're even giving us an internal course right now on embracing change, which I thought was like, wow. So, everybody's got to look at how they're going to absorb and deal with change. So, that said, I don't know if that's allergies or tears, but like I said, when I listen to these things, like inspirational things from John Maxwell, Steve Harvey, Tony Robbins, things like that, it'll be interesting. They'll be talking, and instantly I'm thinking to myself, this is relatable at this level. This is relatable at that level. And this morning, Steve Harvey was talking about, eradicating this negativity from us. And I thought to myself, this matches yesterday's message pretty well. I need to do a follow-up real quick. So if you didn't listen to yesterday's podcast, by the way, it's available iTunes, Spotify. I make them on Anchor FM. Episode 41 just went up yesterday, and episode 41 I thought was pretty good. It was after a pretty good bicycle ride yesterday. So I hope that you are enjoying things that we do on Mañana No Mas. And you know what? I'm always asking for feedback, and I'll be honest, it rarely comes in, but when it does, I take action. So if you've got something you want to change or something you want to see different on Mañana No Mas, as long as it's not changing a message of positivity or contradicting any core beliefs I have, well, then let's take a look at that. All right? Love you guys. Mañana No Mas, man. Let's go out there, get some shit done.